So I've just hopped out of the shower. Today is going to be the first episode of my cut. So I'm going to talk about sort of what I'm eating, what kind of tech stuff I'm using, how it's going, what I'm doing for cardio, all the kind of good stuff that revolves around this cut that I'm trying to do, as well as all of my lifting stuff. Let's dive in. So now that I am fully clothed and outside on the balcony, I just want to go over a couple things that I'm using personally for my cut and to sort of keep track of everything that I'm doing. So I'm using two different apps, MyFitnessPal to track all my food, my calories, and my macros. So I'm not super concerned about the macros right now. More just tracking calories to make sure I get enough, but not too much. The Renfro app and the scale. So the Renfro app and scale are really, really cool tools. I came across it the first time in February this year when my gym was doing a fitness challenge, just sort of to change everybody's perceptions on weight loss or fitness and that kind of thing. So it tracks 13 different metrics, which is a lot. For most people, they're worried about like one or two things. Like myself, I'm worried about weight and I'm worried about my body fat percentage. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of some stats. So when I started this cut, when I first got my scale, I weighed in at 222.4, and I've been tracking for the last 5 days only so far. Right now, I'm sitting at 220.6, so I've lost like almost 2 pounds in 5 days. When you're a little bit heavier, what's going to tend to happen is if you have a little bit of extra body fat on you, if you start to incorporate your proper eating and a little bit extra cardio, you're going to drop that weight pretty quick. As you get leaner and leaner, it's going to be more and more difficult to drop that weight. So I was fairly heavy, like 220. I was a fit guy. I'm not a fitness model by any means. I'm 220.6. So I thought that was pretty good for me. Also, I was 16.8% body fat, and now I am 16.6% body fat. So it's coming down very slowly. It's also only been 5 days, but hopefully I can keep this trend kind of going. Also bought these sick glasses. These are super cool. I don't know, they're like cycling glasses, but I just think that they're so cool looking. I think I might have to buy a new pair. These are capo something. It doesn't really have, it doesn't like, I don't know what that says. But they're super nice, super lightweight. 5 different lenses. So you have like, for the sun, you have these nice reflective, cool looking ones. You have like a clear one, a yellow one, a gray one, and a black one. So those are my 5 lenses. I just thought these were super cool looking. They were like $70. Not super expensive, not super cheap either, but cool looking glasses, I thought. So as I said, the other app that I'm using is MyFitnessPal to track all my food, calories and macros. But I'm mostly just concerned for my calories because I usually don't eat enough. But this is what it looks like. So you can log in all your food. Obviously, I've only had breakfast and lunch today. Super cool. So some stats for this one. My goal for calorie intake is 3,125 calories for the day. So that consists of 50% carbs, 20% fat, and 30% protein. So over the last about 5 days, I have hit 30-ish% of carbs all the way up to 46, I believe was my highest. So, carbs are getting there. Fat is usually pretty high for me, anywhere from like 30 to 40%. Then my protein is really low. Not for any particular reason and not on purpose. is just kind of, I guess, what I've been eating. So I feel like if I get my macros under control a little bit, I'll see even more weight loss, essentially. This is my Renfro Scale. Super nice. It was on sale on Amazon when I bought it like 5-6 days ago. It was like $40. And like I said, it gives you 13 different metrics. It's lots. It's way too many. You don't need to know that much. Why do you need to know that much? Silly, you don't. But I like this scale a lot. I thought it was super cool. Body weight, like I said, body mass index, BMI, body fat percentage, fat-free body weight, subcutaneous fat, so the fat in your skin, the visceral fat, like the fat that's around your organs. It gives you your percentage of body water, your skeletal muscle, muscle mass, bone mass, protein, basal metabolic rate, which is the amount of calories that you need to consume pretty much just to live. And then it also gives your metabolic age. So I'm 28 right now. My metabolic age is 29, and I turned 29 in like a month. Yeah, 1 month and 2 days. So doing pretty good for myself. So the programs that I'm doing right now are the Hatch Squat program, which is a 12-week program, front squats and back squats. So online you can input your current weights for those two movements, and it'll give you a whole layout for the 12 weeks of where you're going to be every different week, what weights you need to hit, what reps you need to hit, and you're always going to do your back squats before your front squats. I'm starting week 6 on Monday, this upcoming Monday week. Going into week 11, I'm gonna be shooting for almost a PR for this squat cycle. Hadn't squatted in a long time, so I'm not going for a true PR, but it'll be a PR for this cycle. So that's pretty cool. So week 6 for my Hatch squat. So I'll link everything in the description and the notes. Also my strict press program, I am in week 6 also on Monday. As you guys know, I do my squatting and my pressing on the same days, and then I run on the other days. So my run program is the Couch to 5K. So tomorrow I finish up my 3rd week of that, and then starting on next Tuesday, I begin my 4th week. So the running is actually going really well. I'm really happy with the things that I'm using for my running, my shoes, my glasses. Super cool. I don't know. So happy with the running, how that's going. Like I said, I've never really been a runner, but I'm really enjoying this program. It's super fun. It doesn't take a long time. I think the longest run that I've had today total was 21 minutes. That's running and walking intervals. And then I think getting into the 6th, 7th, and 8th weeks, your runs just become longer. So I think it's a 25-minute run week 7 or something, and a 28-minute run the next week. That's running only 3 times a week, which is pretty nice. It's not a lot, but it is a bunch of stuff mixed in with my squat cycle and my press program.